Anne Frank is one of the most poignant figures of the 20th century, whose life and legacy have touched the hearts of millions around the world. Born in 1929 in Frankfurt, Germany, Anne's family moved to Amsterdam in 1933 to escape the rising tide of anti-Semitism in Germany. But even in Amsterdam, the Frank family was not safe. When the Nazis invaded the Netherlands in 1940, they began to round up Jews and transport them to concentration camps. Anne and her family were forced to go into hiding in a secret annex above her father's business, along with several other Jewish families. Despite the constant fear and uncertainty that surrounded her, Anne remained optimistic and full of life. She diligently kept a diary where she chronicled her thoughts, feelings, and experiences during this time. In the diary, she wrote about the difficulties of living in such close quarters with numerous people, the ever-present fear of being discovered by the Nazis, and the occasional feelings of loneliness and isolation. Yet amid the challenges, she also found solace in the beauty and wonder that life still had to offer, even in the most difficult of circumstances. She found joy in the small pleasures like observing the birds outside or losing herself in the pages of a book. She refused to let the darkness of her situation consume her. "I don't think of all the misery, but of the beauty that still remains," she wrote in one entry. As the months wore on, the conditions in the annex grew increasingly challenging. Food and supplies became scarce, and the constant fear of being discovered loomed large. Despite these circumstances, Anne managed to maintain her optimism and hope. She dreamed of a future where she could attend school, explore the world, and fulfill her aspirations as a writer. Tragically, Anne's life was cut short when the annex was discovered by the Nazis in 1944. She and her family were transported to concentration camps where Anne succumbed to typhus in March 1945, just a few weeks before the camp was liberated by Allied forces. But even in death, Anne's spirit and her words continued to inspire people around the world. Her diary, later published as The Diary of a Young Girl, has become a powerful symbol of hope and resilience in the face of adversity. Anne's life and legacy stand as a potent testament to the resilience of the human spirit. They affirm that even in the most difficult of circumstances, we can discover the beauty in life, persevere, and find joy and meaning. It's a cue that being alive means embracing all the experiences that life has to offer, both the favorable and the challenging, and finding a way to make the most of them. To truly be alive means discovering beauty and joy in the present moment, even amid difficulties, and maintaining hope in the face of darkness. It means embracing both life's highs and lows and cherishing every moment. Have you ever stopped to wonder what it really means to be truly alive? It's one of those questions that can leave you pondering for hours on end. Is it solely the biological processes that keep us breathing and our hearts beating? Or does being alive speak to something deeper, like our capacity to ride the roller coaster of emotions, forge meaningful bonds, and immerse ourselves in the myriad of experiences this world has to offer? Regardless of your personal perspective, the mystery of life undeniably remains one of the most captivating and thought-provoking subjects that exist. Feeling fully alive is a remarkable, complex phenomenon that can be difficult to put into words, yet we all know it when we feel it. It's the moments that take our breath away, the experiences that leave an indelible mark on our soul, and the connections we make with others. Often we discover that feeling alive is more nestled within the simple, unassuming moments rather than in adrenaline-fueled adventures or daring escapades. For it is within these simple things that we find the essence of life, the beauty of existence that requires no grand gesture to unveil itself. It's in the warmth of the sun. It's found in the laughter shared with friends, and in the meandering conversations that stretch into the night. Feeling alive is found in the pages of a well-loved book, where the scent of ink and paper carries us away to far-off places and wild adventures in our imagination. It is in the first sip of morning coffee, the aroma enveloping us in a comforting embrace as we greet the day. Feeling alive blooms in the tender touch of a loved one. It's in the moments of quiet solitude, when we find ourselves immersed in the beauty of nature, witnessing the majesty of the world with awestruck wonder. Lastly, it is in the rich blend of emotions we experience, from the depths of sorrow to the heights of joy, as we navigate the winding path of life. The human experience is a mysterious and wondrous thing. It is a journey of the soul, a quest to understand the mysteries of existence and to feel what it's like to inhabit a body and feel alive in every moment. It is this experience of aliveness that gives life its meaning and purpose. Yet all too often we waste this precious gift of existence by engaging in activities that numb us to the very sensations that make life worth living. We fill our days with distractions and diversions, seeking to avoid the pain that come with fully embracing life. We numb ourselves with food, drink, drugs, and mindless entertainment, seeking momentary relief from the discomfort of existence. But in doing so, we deprive ourselves of the opportunity to fully immerse ourselves in the richness and complexity of the world around us. Why is it that we often seem to wait until the 11th hour to truly start living? Why do we waste so much time engaging in activities that make us feel the opposite? Perhaps it's because we are afraid of what we might find if we fully embrace life. We are afraid of the pain and the uncertainty that comes with it. It's only when we confront these fears and wholeheartedly embrace life in all its messy, glorious fullness can we truly tap into the pulse of what it means to be vibrantly alive. But the truth is, it's the fact that life doesn't last forever that makes it so precious and meaningful. It is the awareness that our time here is limited that infuses each moment with significance, urgency, and purpose. Ultimately, the only way to truly live is to embrace the fullness of our experiences, to be present and fully engage with every moment, and to live with intention and purpose. We must be willing to embrace both the joys and sorrows of life, experience both pain and pleasure, take risks and pursue our passions, and make the most of the time we have on earth. Being fully alive is a journey that transcends the physical domain and awakens the soul. It is a quest for meaning and fulfillment that is unique to each individual. It encompasses the elusive feeling of being awake and present, understanding why we are here and the significance of our lives. It is the realization that our existence is not merely a coincidence, but a purposeful placement on this earth. When we discover our sense of purpose in life, we awaken our reason for being. Our hearts are filled with passion, our minds with clarity, and our soul with a deep sense of connection with life. Guided by a higher force, our actions become meaningful, and we find joy in the simplicity of life's wonders. We can find meaning in the struggles and celebrate the victories, knowing that each step brings us closer to our true calling. However, to merely exist is to drift like a leaf on the winds of change, carried along by life's currents. It's to be passive, to be content to simply survive rather than to truly feel alive. It's to be trapped in the monotony of routine, to feel the weight of the world bearing down upon us, and to struggle to find meaning in a world that seems devoid of purpose. Being alive is about embracing the soulful journey, connecting with the divine spark within us to fuel our passions. It involves recognizing the infinite possibilities of the universe and embracing them with open arms, experiencing the world with wonder and awe. It also entails embracing the cycle of life, death, and rebirth, recognizing that the soul is eternal and continues to grow and evolve even after the body has passed. There is a well-known quote by Abraham Lincoln that says, "It's not the years in your life that count, it's the life in your years." The duration of our life on this planet is not what is important. It is the quality of the time we spend here that truly matters. As humans, we often fixate on the idea of living a long life. We make plans for the future, set goals for ourselves, and invest time and effort in our careers and relationships. While these pursuits are worthwhile, the quantity of our time here is not what ultimately defines us. What truly matters is the quality of our experiences, the depth of our connections, and the impact we have on the world around us. It is the moments of joy, love, and fulfillment that make life worth living, the relationships we form, and the memories we create that give meaning to our existence. The poet Mary Oliver once wrote, "Tell me what it is you plan to do with your one wild and precious life." This serves as a reminder that life is a precious gift, and that it is up to us to make the most of it. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day routine of life, to become complacent and forget the wonder and beauty of the world around us. However, when we take the time to slow down and appreciate the present, we can truly experience the richness of life. Cherish the moments we have with our loved ones. Seek out new experiences and never take a single day for granted. Live with urgency, passion, and purpose, and strive to leave the world a better place than we found it. We are all living on borrowed time. To spend it merely going through the motions is an assault on life itself. So why then do we often find ourselves wasting precious moments, living life on autopilot, and taking the precious gift of existence for granted? It's a tragedy to waste even a single day in this manner. The path of simply existing is a journey of emptiness, detachment, and apathy. The choice is ours, and the power to change our lives and truly become alive resides within us. We can choose to be alive or fully exist. The path to being fully alive is a journey of feeling and healing, and sinking our teeth into life to its very core. Embrace the journey of the soul, awaken to the incredible force that resides within each of us, and get down to the business of feeling truly, madly, deeply alive. Simply